Misses down low. Cimino a home run in the second. She grounded out into a double play in the third. And that one is in there for a strike on the outer half. A good spot by Jaskowiak evens the count. Gregg at third, Chillingworth at second, Mistral at first as Jaskowiak set to fire off the 1-1 offering. And that misses in the turf, blocked once again by Hansen. And now it is 2-1. Jaskowiak searching for the first out of this inning. The Honeybees' bats have started to come alive. Jaskowiak bounces one in once again, and it's 3-1. So Minot trying to add another here. Jaskowiak, danger of walking in a run. And it's down low below the knees for ball 4, and a run is walked in as Gregg touches home plate. Cimino heads down to first, and the first 5 have reached here in the 5th for the Honeybees. Jaskowiak on 97 pitches. Lexi Godwin is out. It looks like she'll make a move. So Jaskowiak comes out of the game. Jordan Felci comes in. So Lucy Moreno out of this game now, but homered last night and then came to the ballpark earlier today and had some fun with her brother Liam Moreno from the Madison Mallards. They did a home run derby earlier here at Warner Park. Liam Moreno in his 5th season with the Mallards, Lucy in her first with the Nightmares. So that was a lot of fun to watch as they got together, took some hacks, played some catch as well after that. And Lucy really starting to get in a groove here with the Nightmares. Madison trying to hold on. The 3-run lead here in the 5th, and Minot now with the tying run on base. As a new pitcher comes into the game in Jordan Felci. Jaskowiak strong through 4 innings, but couldn't quite make it through this 5th. And Felci appears for the Nightmares for the 2nd time. Made her team debut in last night's game, and now she fires off the first pitch to Virginia Mambelli in the zone for a strike. Felci allowed 2 earned runs in 1 2/3 innings of work in last night's ball game. And that's outside. The count evens at 1-1. Walked a couple of hitters in the outing and struck out 1. She's a Staten Island, New York native from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. One to Mambelli, and that bounces in the turf, and it gets behind the catcher Hansen, and coming home to score is Chillingworth. And this is just a 2-run game. As that ball got away, Mistral moves up to third, Cimino to second. And now a base hit could potentially tie this game. The infield comes in for the Nightmares. And that gets away, and now here comes Mistral, and she will score. It's 7-6. So a pair of wild pitches, and now 4 across in the inning, and the Honeybees are right back in it with the tying run and Bella Cimino at third base. The count is 3-1 on Mambelli. As the pitch misses up high for a ball, Mambelli will take her base. So runners on the corner, still nobody out in the inning. Now the first 6 of the frame have reached for Minot. And here's Reagan Wynn. And that misses above the zone for ball number 1. Wynn's driven in 2 runs this season. And Lexi Godwin's going to walk out to the circle to have a conversation with Felci and the rest of the Nightmares infield. Quiet night for Reagan Wynn so far. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. But a chance to come through here in a big spot. So Nightmares talking things over. The Honeybees talking things over as well. Over down the third base line. As the home plate umpire, Tyler Daffrin, will go out and break up this meeting. So in the blink of an eye, the Honeybees have gotten right back into this thing. Already said it earlier on the broadcast. It's a team that can put up big offensive numbers very quickly. The 1-0 win is fouled away. Good work by Felci to get the foul ball. And it looks like Wynn will now head down to first base. So they got a piece of Wynn. She heads to first. So here's another look. So here's Olivia Lenzen with the bases loaded and nobody out. That misses down low in the turf. It's 1-0 on Lenzen. 0 for 2 in this game. That's on the ground, and the play is made by Foster. She goes to third for 1. And gets the out there. The run comes to the plate to score. Almost a collision there at second base. I think that's what Lexi Godwin is going to come out and have a conversation about with the third base umpire, Dallas Applebacher. And I think the umpires are going to huddle. We saw a similar situation in last night's game where Lucy Moreno got into a collision with a base runner. An interference was called. And that negated the run on that play last night. So we'll see what comes out of this. Here's another look at what happened. You see Foster arguing that the base runner made contact with her as she was trying to make that play. Semino comes across to score. I believe the ruling is going to stand. So this game is tied at 7. Wynn moves up to second with Lenzen at first now. Pitch to Katie Shipman. This is for a ball a little bit down low. The 1-0 on Shipman, who has walked and struck out in this game. This is on the ground to the right side. Bennett picks it up. She'll flip to her second baseman who's covering the bag, but it's not in time as Krasnak couldn't quite get there. And now the bases are loaded again. There's still 1 out in the inning. Let's take another look. So Krasnak trying to get there to help out Bennett. The Nightmares not quite able to make the play. And so back to the top of the order, and the Honeybees have hit around here in the 5th inning. They've tied it up at 7. They're trying to take the lead now with Carly Cummings at the plate. So there's a look at the Madison bullpen. It's Carly McKenzie down there. Carly Cummings has walked twice in the game. As Felci fires the first pitch. Down low for a ball. Five driven in for Cummings this season. And that misses just off the plate inside. The Nightmares have walked 9 hitters tonight. That's on the ground, up the middle into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and that's all that will come across on the RBI single from Carly Cummings. She makes it 8-7 Minot as the Honeybees take their first lead since the 2nd inning. So there's another look. Lenzen ends up on 3rd with Shipman at 2nd. And here's Trinity Gregg. First pitch to Gregg, misses for a ball. So 1-0. She's been on base 3 times tonight. This is slapped towards 3rd. Blomberg touches the bag, and that's all they'll get as the run comes across to score. So nice play by Hillary Blomberg, but it's now 9-7 Honeybees as Lenzen touches home plate. So it's Taylor Chillingworth now, who's already singled in this inning. The 12th Minot Honeybee to come to the plate in the frame. It's another big inning for them in this series. So we saw the 10-run top of the 3rd last night. A 7-run 5th tonight. A swing and a miss. Strike number 2. So Felci gets ahead of Chillingworth. Will try to escape this rough inning. 2 on and 2 out, the 0-2 from Felci. And that gets behind to the backstop. Both runners advance. Cummings to 3rd, Gregg to 2nd, and 2 in scoring position now for Chillingworth. She tries to drive in her first runs of the night. The count at 1-2. Felci looking for the pitch that could end this inning. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. But the Honeybees score 7 runs in the top of the 5th, and they take the lead. It's Blomberg, Foster, and Grassel next for Madison here on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
It's honestly been great. I've been playing a ton. I'm really honing in my skills, and I'm super excited for this fall and this coming spring for sure.
And she hits one over the fence for a grand slam by Paige Zender.
It honestly was just such a cool thing to be a part of it, and yeah, I would recommend it to anybody who wants to hone in more skills or just get more playing time, or if you've played every single game, it's a super great opportunity as well.
My family is what matters. Always has been. family you choose and the family you create. That's why I do it, why I put on the uniform and serve. I do it to give them a future. Because no matter what I do, I always put my family first. So I can plan for their tomorrow by taking care of today.
A financial future worthy of your service.
Catch all the action of America's premier summer collegiate softball and baseball league at northwoodsleague.com. Purchase tickets to a game near you, get the latest stats on your favorite team, or watch live game coverage. Check out the selection of Northwoods League headwear, apparel, and more for the sport fan in your life. All proceeds support the Northwoods League Foundation. Visit northwoodsleague.com, your home for the Northwoods League.
I was born with a heart defect. For most of my life, it was safe to monitor with regular checkups. When I was ready to start a family, we knew it was time to make my heart strong enough for pregnancy. I was nervous, but my team at UW Health specializes in complex procedures, so they knew how to help my heart keep up with my dreams. They had the expertise I needed when I needed it, and now I'm ready for the next adventure. UW Health, remarkable.
Welcome back to Warner Park. 8-9-1 for the Nightmares here in the bottom of the fifth inning, and they're playing from behind now after a big top half from Minot. 7 runs for the Honeybees, and they've taken the lead. As Addie Blomberg takes a ball. New pitcher into the game, Sienna Clemens, a North Dakota native from the University of Jamestown. She takes over. Blomberg showing bunt, and that's fouled away. Clemens is appearing for the 3rd time this season. First time for her in relief. She's made 2 starts. Last time out was on Sunday against La Crosse. Addie Blomberg takes a ball outside off the plate. 2-1 the count on the Nightmares right fielder. That finds the zone for a strike. Last time out for Clemens, 2 innings, 2 runs, 1 of them earned. Walked 3, struck out 1. And that bounces in the turf in front of the plate, and the count now 3-2 on Addie Blomberg. Trying to start a 5th inning rally for Madison. The payoff pitch. That's fouled away. We'll do it again. Her sister Hillary has already homered in this game. Addie is having a great night with 2 hits and 2 runs driven in. The 3-2 pitch. And that is ball 4. It's a leadoff walk for Addie Blomberg here in the 5th. Mackenzie Foster will step in with a runner on and nobody out. So here's the first pitch. It's swung on and missed. Clemens is ahead of Foster. Foster with a walk in the 3rd. It's her last plate appearance. She grounds this one to the right side. It's picked up by Mambelli. Her play is at first, and she gets Foster. Moving up to second is Blomberg. So 1 out, but a runner in scoring position for the Nightmares. Back to the top of the order for Madison and Greta Grassel. First pitch to her is tapped to the 3rd base side. Off the is Clemens, and she has no play. So Grassel reaches with the infield single. A bit of a swinging bunt there, and the Nightmares have runners on the corners here for Danny Lucy. So tying run on base for Madison. As Grassel has the 10th hit for the Nightmares in this game. Now Danny Lucy, who's 0 for 3, will try to come through in a big spot. It's the first pitch from Clemens. That misses for a ball. It's 1-0 on Lucy. She flew out to left in the third inning. The left fielder Shipman playing pretty close to the line out there. A lot of room in left center right now for Lucy. That misses above the zone, and now Lucy ahead in the count, 3-0. So a walk here would load the bases. This Clemens pitch misses for ball 4. Second walk of the inning, and now they're all loaded up for Hillary Blomberg. So a big moment in this game with the bases loaded for a hitter that went yard in her last at bat. Blomberg flies this one to right. That gets down in fair territory, and that'll score a run. Another one being waved home. Here comes Lucy, and 3 score. Hillary Blomberg gives the Nightmares the lead. It's a bases clearing double to make it 10-9 Madison. So we take another look at it. Bounces in fair territory and then takes a funny hop into foul territory. Blomberg, Grasso, and Lucy all coming around. Now Regan Bennett takes a ball down low. Hillary Blomberg now 2 for 4 with 4 driven in the game. And that's up high, nearly hit Bennett. Bennett came in earlier on for Emma Kavanaugh. It's her 3rd plate appearance. She singled to lead off the 3rd inning, and she pops this one up to shallow center. It'll be the second baseman, Shillingworth, who makes the catch. And that's out number 2. So Bennett sent down, and it'll be Ellis Stevenson next. And the first one missing is 1-0 on Stevenson. He's 0 for 3 in the game with a couple of flyouts. And that's in there for a strike. It's the count even at 1-1, and the Nightmares designated player. She comes up empty there, and Clemens able to get ahead in the count, 1-2. Strike away from getting out of the inning. 10 total runs scored by these two teams in the 5th inning. Stevenson fouls one away. 7 in the top half, 3 in the bottom half. Stevenson steps back in for Madison, trying to bring home another. The pitch from Clemens. And that misses low and away in the turf. Good stop by Lenzen. So that keeps Hillary Blomberg at second. The 2-2 is in there for called strike 3, and the inning comes to an end. But Hillary Blomberg clears the bases with a 3-run double, and the Nightmares jump back in front. It's 10-9 as we go to the 6th on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Hey, do you dread scrubbing away stubborn dirt and stains? I used to, until I found the Spinny Scrub. Let me show you why this little powerhouse is a total game changer. You can also scan the code on the screen now and find out more. This is the Spinny Scrub, your new best friend when it comes to cleaning. It's got a powerful motor that rotates at high speed, so no more scrubbing by hand. It comes with 5 different brush heads, so no matter what you're cleaning, you've got the right tool for the job. From your bathroom tiles to kitchen countertops and more, the Spinny Scrub has you covered. So if you want to make cleaning faster, easier, and way more effective, the Spinny Scrub is your answer. And right now, if you order today, you'll get 20% off. Trust me, your cleaning routine will never be the same. Go ahead, scan the code on your screen right now and get yours today. You'll thank me later.
When your phone, wallet, keys, loose change, and more fall between the seat and center console of your vehicle, it's impossible to retrieve. Oh no, not again. Introducing the Console Catcher, the perfect addition to any vehicle. It's flexible, easy to clean, and even easier to install. Simply place the console catcher around the base of the seatbelt buckle, and that's it. The console catcher keeps anything from falling between the cracks, and it even doubles as a handy organizer. Scan the code on your screen right now to get a complete set of console catchers for both front seats. And if you scan the code on your screen and order right now with this special TV offer, you can take 20% off. If you have a car, truck, minivan, or SUV with that frustrating gap between the seat and console, you need the console catcher. Simply push it into place and the console catcher moves with you. Scan the code on your screen now and get your console catcher today.
Welcome back to Warner Park. Shayna Mistral leading things off for the Honeybees. And the first pitch is inside and it hit her. So a hit by a pitch as Mistral will take her base. The tying run is on for Minot. Jordan Felci continues in the game in the circle for Madison. But that first pitch coming inside. Now it's Bella Semino. Semino pulls back the bunt. So 1-0 the count. Semino walked in her last plate appearance, homered earlier in the ball game. She skies this to right field. Addie Blomberg tracking in, and she makes the catch. And that is out number 1. So Felci regroups after the hit by pitch. And there's one down for Virginia Mambelli. A lefty-lefty matchup. As Felci fires, Mambelli pops one up to the third base side. Hillary Blomberg over to give it a look, and it's out of play into the seats. Mackenzie Foster was over there as well. Mambelli has walked twice in this game. The Honeybees sent 12 to the plate in the top of the 5th inning. As that's on the ground towards second, they go to second for 1. The throw to first in time, and it's a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. The Honeybees do not score. We go to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching the Northwoods League Sports Network.
This summer in Madison, prepare to be up as Mallard's Baseball proudly presents Smackdown. Summer boredom goes bye-bye with food, fun, fireworks, and don't forget baseball. Coming alone? Don't even think about it. Bring your chums, bring your children. It's family fun for all at this Mallard's Baseball Brawl. Single game tickets available at this website, or call this number all summer long. Go tonight, go tomorrow. Be there, be there, be there.
Stay connected with the premier summer collegiate softball and baseball league at northwoodsleague.com. Support the Northwoods League Foundation with a purchase from our online store. Get the latest news and stats, or join over 1 million fans at the ballpark. Just select your favorite team, find the game you want to see, then hand pick your tickets and print your tickets at home. For tickets 24 hours a day, visit northwoodsleague.com, your home for the Northwoods League.
Is someone in your life using opioids? Know the signs of an overdose: limp body, slow breathing, or vomiting. Step 1 is to call 911 and give them naloxone. It will reverse an overdose, so it can be used even if you're unsure whether they're overdosing or not. Request a free 2-dose naloxone kit now at hhs.nd.gov/opioids.
I was born with a heart defect. For most of my life, it was safe to monitor with regular checkups. When I was ready to start a family, we knew it was time to make my heart strong enough for pregnancy. I was nervous, but my team at UW Health specializes in complex procedures, so they knew how to help my heart keep up with my dreams. They had the expertise I needed when I needed it, and now I'm ready for the next adventure. UW Health. Remarkable.
Is your home ready for a grand slam? Upgrade your home with Mad City Windows and Baths, serving Madison with premium windows and baths. Find us at madcitywindows.com. The Nightmares lead at 10-9. Let's go to the bottom of the 6th. Paige Hansen leading things off. And that pitch missing for a ball. New pitcher is into the game, Ashley Heiderscheit, who started last night's game for Minot, enters here in the 6th. As that is into right field, and an opposite field knock for Paige Hansen. She's got her 3rd hit of the night, and the leadoff hitter is on for the Nightmares. So she goes the other way yet again. And now Lucy Moreno will step to the plate. Moreno is 2 for 2 in this game. As Heiderscheit gets ready, the pitch. Moreno chops one foul to the third base side. Moreno singled in the 2nd, singled in the 3rd. Showed you the video earlier of her doing the home run derby with her brother Liam earlier today. The count even at 1-1. Moreno sends one over, then ending it out of play. Lucy's brother Liam and the Madison Mallards up 3-0 in their game tonight up in Wisconsin Rapids. She'll step back in here. Heiderscheit ties her shoe and now is ready to go for the 1-2. Hansen on first after the leadoff single. Moreno swings and misses. And it looks like she might have actually got a piece of that. It's a foul ball. So she'll step back in. Just able to stay alive. So she steps back in with the count 1-2. Nobody out. In a similar location, this time Moreno lays off. The count evens at 2-2. Heiderscheit, the 3rd Honeybee pitcher in the game after Juliana Verney started. Verney went 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, 6 of them earned, walked 3 and struck out 1. It was Sienna Clemens with an inning after that. As Moreno fouls one away. She stays alive in the count, working a good at-bat. It's 3-2. Nobody out in the inning still. Moreno took 2 at-bats and was subbed out for Ali Prasnak, who had a plate appearance. Now Moreno back into the game. It's a late swing, but she floats it into right field for a hit. Hansen up to second, and she'll stay put there. It's the 3rd hit of the night for Lucy Moreno, and 2 on with nobody out for the Nightmares in the 6th. So another great night at the plate for Lucy Moreno. And now it'll be Addie Blomberg, who's having herself quite the night as well. She's been on base all 3 times. Heiderscheid fires the pitch, and that misses just below the knees for ball number 1. Blomberg a double, a single, and a walk tonight. And that's in for a strike. Heiderscheid with a good pitch there, finds the zone. 5.15 the ERA for Heiderscheid this season. Pitching for the 5th time. As Blomberg hits it sharply on the ground, but right at Cimino, goes to second for 1. The throw to first is late, and Blomberg reaches. Moreno sent down in the fielder's choice. There's 1 out in the inning, but runners at the corners as Hansen moves up to 3rd. So now it is Mackenzie Foster. The Nightmares would sure love some insurance here in the bottom of the 6th as Foster lays off, but it's in on the outer edge. Nothing in 1 the count. The Honeybees will have the bottom 3rd of their order in the 7th inning as Foster fights one off. Hansen on 3rd, Addie Blomberg on 1st with the count 0-2 on Foster. Heiderscheid trying to put her away for out number 2. The pitch. Up and in, look out. Foster gets out of the way, and it's 1-2. The line for Heiderscheid in her start last night here at Warner Park. 5 innings, 4 runs, 3 walks, no strikeouts. This is fouled away by Foster to stay alive. Only 3 strikeouts for Heiderscheid in 18 innings pitched this season. As Foster fouls another one away. So it stays 1-2. Foster working another really nice at-bat. She worked a long at-bat and drew a walk in the bottom of the 3rd. Clearly seeing the ball well as this is lined foul. So the count's still 1-2 with an out in the inning as Foster trying to come through in a big spot. She just gets a piece of it. Just doesn't seem like you could get anything by Mackenzie Foster with 2 strikes. As she is put on a display in these situations tonight. The 1-2 again. That's low and outside. And now it is 2-2. Heiderscheid ready for the pitch. Here it is. That's on the ground towards short. Cimino picks it up, but she's not able to get the play at second as Chillingworth wasn't at the bag. The run comes across the score as Hansen touches home, and it is 11-9 Nightmares. So here's another look. And Addie Blomberg simply beat Chillingworth to the bag. So Foster reaches, and now it's Jillian Gardner at the plate. So she hits for Greta Grassel. The count 1-0 on Gardner. And that pitch far outside, the count now 2-0. Gardner, the 143 average on the season. She's from Bowling Green State University. And she puts one on the ground towards first. Mambelli picks it up, steps on the bag, and it's in time for the out. The runners move up. So Blomberg to third, Foster to second. And now it'll be Danny Lucy with 2 outs in the inning. The first pitch to Lucy just off the plate. Lucy looking for her first hit of the night. She reached base with a walk in her last plate appearance. She pops this one up right down the line, lands in fair territory, but bounces foul. So she'll head back to the plate. The runners back to their stations. A lot of runs so far in this series. Saw 24 total runs in last night's game. Up to 20 tonight. As Heiderscheid fires the pitch, it's down in the turf. A good block by Lenzen. So the runners stay put 2-1 on Danny Lucy. Another one misses below the knees. So now it moves to a hitter-friendly 3-1 count on Lucy. Let's see if she gets something good to hit here. Here's the pitch. And Lucy in the air to left center. Cummings is on the run, but it's left fielder Shipman who camps under it and makes the catch for out number 3. The Nightmares add an insurance run in the 6th, and we go to inning number 7. It's 11-9 Madison here on the Northwoods League Sports Network.
Wish you could yell at mosquitoes to stay off your skin? Now you can with Skeeto Band. This tech marvel harnesses sound waves to create an invisible shield. No nasty chemicals or odor. It works up to 130 hours on a single fast charge. Get a cool-looking Skeeto Band for every member of your family. It's the healthy way to yell, "Stay away, mosquitoes."
When your phone, wallet, keys, loose change, and more fall between the seat and center console of your vehicle, it's impossible to retrieve. Oh no, not again. Introducing the Console Catcher, the perfect addition to any vehicle. It's flexible, easy to clean, and even easier to install. Simply place the console catcher around the base of the seatbelt buckle, and that's it. The console catcher keeps anything from falling between the cracks, and it even doubles as a handy organizer. Scan the code on your screen right now to get a complete set of console catchers for both front seats. And if you scan the code on your screen and order right now with this special TV offer, you can take 20% off. If you have a car, truck, minivan, or SUV with that frustrating gap between the seat and console, you need the console catcher. Simply push it into place and the console catcher moves with you. Scan the code on your screen now and get your console catcher today.
Say hello to the Cobb Gobbler, the effortless corn stripper. That's cream of the crop. With its ergonomic design, peeling corn has never been easier. Crafted from solid, rust-proof stainless steel, the Cobb Gobbler is built to last.
I love the Cobb Gobbler. Totally changed my salad game.
I used my Cobb Gobbler so much I bought 3 more. It shucks great.
Elevate any dish with freshly shucked corn. It's quick, simple to use, and easy to clean. Scan the code for an exclusive discount.
Welcome back to Warner Park, top of the 7th, 11-9 Nightmares. As they try to close this one out, it's Reagan Wynn who leads it off for Minot. It goes Wynn, Lenzen, and Shipman. Here in the 7th inning as the Honeybees try to even or take the lead to stay alive. Got 9 runs on 6 hits in the game as that's slowly tapped towards short. Foster picks it up and fires to first in time for out number 1. It goes 6-3 as they get the leadoff hitter. Good work by Jordan Felci, who continues in the circle. Now it'll be Olivia Lenzen. Felci's first one to Lenzen is driven in the air to left center, and it gets down. Lucy picks it up. Lenzen a turnaround. First she'll stay there, and it's a 1-out single. And the tying run will come to the plate for the Honeybees. Lenzen with her first hit of the game, and here's Katie Shipman. First pitch to her misses off the plate for a ball. Shipman's 1 for 2. She's been on base twice tonight. And that misses down low. It's quickly 2-0. As Felci throws her 30th pitch of relief. It was Andrea Jaskowiak who started the game for the Nightmares. Felci has gone since. 2 1/3 so far as she delivers a 2-0. That's skied in the air and out of play. And they all go running after the foul ball as the count moves to 2-1. Seven of the 9 runs for Minot coming in the 5th inning. That's fouled away, and the count evens up now at 2-2. The Nightmares scoring more spread out tonight. They've scored at least 1 in each of the last 5 frames. Felci, the 2-2 coming to Shipman. It's low and away. The count moves full. 3-2 with 1 out. Shipman trying to reach to get the tying run on base. The 3-2. That's hard on the ground, down the line, but just foul. And so Shipman will head back. Lenzen was almost on third base already. She was hustling on contact. But it stays at 3-2. Here's the pitch. Up high, ball 4. And the tying run on base with 1 out for the Honeybees. That's walk number 10 issued by the Nightmares. And now we'll get a meeting on the field. As it's Lenzen on second base, Shipman on first. And back to the top of the order for the Honeybees. Felci mentioned she's pitching for the 2nd straight night. Made her Northwoods League debut in last night's game. And now working once again. She's given up 2 runs so far and recorded 7 outs in the game. But she needs 2 more. Goes up against Carly Cummings, who's 1 for 2. She's been on base 3 times tonight. First pitch missing for a ball. Just a little bit off the corner. And she lays down a bunt to the third base side. Blomberg charging. She throws to first, and it is not in time. It's a bunt single for Carly Cummings, and the bases are loaded. Here's another look. It's a beautifully executed bunt. And now an opportunity for Trinity Gregg. First pitch to her is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Gregg has already driven in 2 runs in the game. The 0-1 pitch, that's in for a strike. Right on the outer edge, and it's 0-2. 2 good pitches from Felci to get out in front. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. A huge second out for Jordan Felci, and there are 2 gone. With Taylor Chillingworth, the last hope for Minot. Let's take another look. A 3-pitch strikeout. And here is Chillingworth. First pitch is ripped foul. So it's 0-1. Chillingworth 1 for 3. Couple of strikeouts in the game. The Nightmares trying to get back into the win column. Win their 5th of the season. Seeing if they can snap a 4-game Honeybee win streak. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike. It is 0-2 with 2 outs in the 7th. A base hit could tie this game as Chillingworth tries to come through. Felci out ahead. And she'll call time. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Nightmares win. The Honeybees load the bases in the 7th, but Jordan Felci with 2 massive strikeouts to end the game, and Madison wins it 11-9. Back and forth action all night long. The Honeybees rallied to score 7 straight and take the lead, but the Nightmares offense coming through with 3 in the bottom of the 6th. And they improve to 5-2 on the season. The Honeybees fall to 5-3. The Nightmares will be off until Saturday. They head to Mankato next to start a road trip. The Honeybees will head to Wausau to take on the Ignite tomorrow and Friday. Well, thank you to our producer, Angie Lombardi, our director, McKenna Henry, and the entire crew here at Warner Park. I'm Ian Paprocki saying good night. We hope you enjoy this production of the Northwoods League Sports Network.